Hi, my name is Nicholas Enns, and I was the colorist for Songs from a Box.
So these are your positions. Okay, camera.
Rolling.
Sound. Ready. Action.
Color grading essentially is taking a flat, no contrast, very desaturated image that comes directly out of the camera, and then we manipulate it in post-production in order to get a certain look and a certain feel that matches the piece. So in Jean's room, which was a really big part of the film, we wanted to also convey her emotional journey and the differences throughout the different times we see her in there. Just that one room really changed throughout the entire piece constantly, back and forth. And so my job was to make sure that that came across and make sure that even if the audience doesn't notice it consciously, that there's something different, something has changed, even though we're in the same space. The entire piece was done here in my in-house studio in the program DaVinci Resolve. It allows me to manipulate everything from the brightness to the warmth and coolness, and then even bringing it down to individual colors, manipulating those in any way I want. This is one of my favorite shots, just how it turned out. The colors in it are just amazing to me. So this is how it came straight out of the camera, very flat, and this is the final product. The yellows here have been brought out significantly in contrast to these blues. Our eyes like contrast. This shot was a really important one for a number of reasons. It's near the beginning of the film, and so we really wanted to establish a look. And so this is raw, straight out of the camera, and then this is what came out of it, at least to start, and it kind of gets more dramatic as the film gets more dramatic as well. This is another shot that took quite a bit of time in order to make it look right. As the mother kind of enters into the doorway, her face isn't bright enough. In order to kind of just make that work better, I tracked in her face specifically. So this is the track of her face, and the opacity of it, the strength of the brightness increases as she leans in, and it kind of gives this sense that she's leaning into a room with more light, even though she isn't, we had to do it digitally. Yeah. It's a really subtle effect that actually makes a very big difference, which is kind of a lot of what color grading is. I would say overall, this project just to color grade took around the neighborhood of 150 hours. It's something that people don't think about when they watch a film. It just looks the way it does, and that's how you expect it to come out of the camera. And there's so much going on behind the scenes in the color grading and other aspects that you just don't know about. One of the things that I found really enjoyable was having Lena come in originally and saying she wanted it to feel a certain way, and then for me to translate a feeling into something very concrete and scientific in order to bring out those emotions for the viewer. No, get out of there. Get lost. Can you actually just put him on the stairs and close that door? Do you see below here?
Yeah.
Shoot. Color can be in a lot of places.